with Queen Bee Creations. Thanks for joining me for What's New Wednesday. So this is my chance to be able to show you all the new and latest additions to the shop and anything new and noteworthy going on in the shop as well. So really, I think the biggest thing that's happening this week in the shop is that today was the start of the Fusion and Alchemy paint sale. So both the Fusion mineral paint and the Alchemy um, paint line are on sale through to the end of day Saturday for 20% off. So whether you're shopping online or in store, those paint lines, and with respect to the Fusion line, all the other paints and finishes too are on sale for 20% off. So if you're looking at your summer projects, now is a good time to be able to stock up. And I think that's mostly it for announcements. Monday's video, actually, a lot of people have been enjoying. We did some fizzy painting with baking soda and vinegar. So if you're looking at wanting to line up some kid-friendly crafts, this might be one that you want to take a look at. We tried them out on watercolor paper and on canvas, dollar store canvases, and tried them a couple of different ways. And we finished the 3 different projects in 3 different ways. So it gives you an idea of different directions that you could go with it. And especially if you're doing it with kids, ways that they could play with it and have a good time with it. So maybe a good one to be able to check out if you've got kids to occupy this summer. It was, I mean, I was intrigued enough with the fizzing. So I think that they'd have a lot of fun with it. New additions. You know what? I had a couple of things sell in the shop today that they were all set aside to be able to show you tonight, and they're already gone. So I tried to add in 1 or 2 new things to kind of buff it up a little bit, but there was a couple of cool things that went really fast. So that's just what happens. More people coming in because of the sale today, and we're literally walking through everywhere in the shop, checking things out and looking at what they wanted to buy. So, which was great because I cleared out a little bit of space. Hard to tell. Nick's making a face at me. Hard to tell, but a couple of bigger items went. So there's some space there. I know it. I recognize it. Okay, first up today, let me get my glasses on, is this cute little hen. Now I've called it bronze accent because the wings and the little curly Q tail feathers are all kind of finished in a bit of a bronze type look, and just super cute for $15 for the little hen. And she was roosting in over there. This beautiful mango wood bowl. I just love the detailing, right? Just the natural grain of this. So it's just a really nice, cute bowl for $12. It still has the sticker on the bottom, made in Thailand. Just checking it out. Okay, this is a little set of 3 little rose nesting bowl dishes. They're just nice and soft and pretty. Looks like transferware. I wasn't able to decipher the label on the bottom to know where they were from. I still can't decipher it, so no point in looking. $12 for that little trio. They're just kind of nice and soft and pretty. I have, let me go over here. I want to show these glasses. I really like these glasses. So these are heavy bottomed glass pedestal glasses. These are from France. And they also happen to be emblazoned with a little Eiffel Tower emblem there on the front. So just nice and cute and simple. Set of 4 of them for $14. And they do say France on the bottom of those. I have this little teeny tiny clay pot, so handmade clay pot. It's got a little bit of a signature on the bottom. Well, not a signature on the bottom. It's got the stamp of the pottery company across here. I can read pottery perfectly. Not so perfect on the first word of what that company's name is, but it is stamped internal glazing with some green, a bluey green, just a cute little pot. Perfect for like a succulent or something, I think. $5 for that little cutie. And then I have this canister. So Farm Fresh and Cream Company. So Farm Fresh Milk and Cream Company. The milk is here in a raised format. Got a chicken on the back. Not sure why it's a chicken when it's a milk and cream company, but there you go. It's just going with the Farm Fresh. So lovely clamping canister for $11. Oops. Watch where you're putting it, Cindy. Okay, this is just a cute little hammered lidded container. This is from Paradigm, which is an Indian company, so from India, for $6.50, which means that it's probably coming from India. It's their version of pewter, right? So it's an Indian pewter. And again, $6.50. It's just cute with little raised detailing along the bottom, and then that, little dimpled, hammered surface. Cast iron, 2 cast iron pieces tonight. First up is the key hook, and we know it's for keys because it says so. So $9.50 for this in a cast iron. So just a nice, nice, basic, straightforward little decor item. I'm coming over this side. So this is, the pattern is called feathered branch or feathers and branch. Feather branch. It's hand painted ironstone from Pier 1 and $8 for that mug. It's got a lightly distressed finish on it, particularly on the handle, a little bit around the rim, places that you'd expect. But it's just nice and simple and kind of nice seeing the feathers with it rather than, just florals or something. I do have another cream and sugar set. There is some light crazing on the creamer. This is this is from Meakin in England. This is called Sgraffito is the pattern, and it's an English ironstone for $14. So covered sugar bowl, and then the little creamer. Put that down over there. Now, last time I had one of these, I don't get them often. So this is the second time I've had it. The last time I had this, it sold right away. So I'm showing it now. But this is an Anchor Hocking 1 cup measuring cup with the 3 spouts. These are really hard to find. I don't know how I happened to get a second one. $9. And what's nice about it then is it doesn't matter if you're left or right-handed. You're able to pour in multiple directions depending upon what you're doing. Just such a cool design. I can't believe that they don't make them always like this. It's just so practical. So I think I said $9, but if not, it's $9. A little, losing the price tag on this guy. So this is little egg cup set from Heinrichs, and it is the Old Rose pattern. So just kind of a pale ivory colored porcelain with the old rose on the front and then little rosebuds on the back. It's got gold trim at the top and the bottom. For $8. It's a little vintage pattern, and this is in great shape and showing little to no wear. So super cute. I have a big pottery vase. Not big, but it's big compared to the egg cups, and that's where my mind was going. But it's a pottery vase, handmade, hand signed, and it's kind of in the shape of a bud. Can you see how it's got like the little individual petals, and then it's got a little bit of a raised texture around the outside? It's just super cute. I like that. Kind of like it's a bud. It's a bud vase. It's like a bud vase, but I couldn't say bud vase because it's more like a flower vase. It's in the shape of a bud though, for $11. It's just a cute design, just something different. All right, these bells. So I have two of them. I'm selling them individually. So buy either the red hat or the black hat. And these are originally from Japan. So they are pottery bells. And it's the little arms that do the ringing. So these little clowns. So either the red or the black. And they are $9 each. And they're just kind of one of those kind of funky, cute things, you know? Just, and Japan pottery is kind of like that. I don't know if you guys recall my sharing, like the pig salt and pepper shakers, or the pig, I think I had the spoon rest and the teapot at one time. I might still have them, but they were kind of ugly cute. Like even when people are in the shop, I won't be in the front with them, and I'll hear them say, "Oh, these are kind of cute." No, ugly. Are they cute? And they're asking each other because it's just kind of their reaction to them. So it just, I love that. I just think that's the funniest thing. So just in terms of reactions, just the things that amuse me over the course of my day, I guess. All right, this is just a nice big 12-ounce mug. It's from the Old Pottery Company, and just a pretty pink kind of plaid pattern. $8. Oh, and before I knock it over, this is a little vintage piece. This is called the Italian Peasant Woman, because she looks like a peasant. It's a little miniature teapot. It looks like there's a chip on the tip, but it actually isn't. I think it's just a glazing skip, right? It's hand painted from Italy, $9 for the little peasant teapot. Thanks, Nick. And I get that it's not Christmas, but the Jim Shore Christmas stuff, I don't come across very often, and it tends to go very quickly. So the angels you see the most often. If you ever see like a snowman or something, I mean, you snap it up. I have never seen the wise men before. I've never gotten them. So I am selling them individually because I find that sometimes people have 2 out of 3 and they're looking for just the one. Obviously, you could buy 1, 2, or 3, depending upon what your needs are. But they're $10 each. So you have first the wise men with the camels. And as always with Jim Shore, you have the lovely kind of quilted patterning on them. So we have the one with the camels. We have the one with the angel. And we have the wise man with the Bethlehem and the star. So obviously they're a beautiful set, but it just makes sense to do them individually in case people have been collecting and been looking all over for the one they're missing and couldn't find it. So, just think of it as getting ready for Christmas in July. And some people do that. So it's just kind of unusual. Certainly most Christmas that I'm coming across, I'm putting aside for closer to the Christmas season, but the Jim Shore Heartwood Creek tends to be fairly special. So I decided to offer it up sooner rather than putting it away. This is a set of 6 of these shallow bowls. This is from Archipel, France. This is the white opal glass, often called milk glass, right here. They refer to it as this, with the pale yellow banding and the little blue, almost forget-me-not patterns, blue floral forget-me-not patterns. So the set of 6 for $18, and there are no discernible chips or cracks on any of them. They are in awesome shape for their age, which is incredible. This is a set of 2 plates from American Atelier. This is their botanical prints. So one is the orchid, the other is the iris, and stoneware finish, just really nice, cute little luncheon plate size. So the 2 of them for $9.50. And then there's this. This is heavy. This is like heavier than a fry pan heavy. So forged iron, forged cast iron. These, I found the design of these. I have 2. I'm selling them individually for $25 each. They sell from upwards of $70, $75 each in one store that I saw them in. Just beautiful little decor pieces. I mean, obviously you could use it for a candle. It's a candle holder. That's the obvious one. But you could put like a floral pot on it. You could put like pedestal candle and surround it with greenery or florals. It's got a nice deep pan, so you can change it out seasonally. It's just a really nice, unique kind of style. Expect shipping to be a decent price because of the weight and the size, right? I have to do a fairly big box for this just because of the length, or the length of it. It's kind of up there. Can you just, there we go. Okay, this last piece. Let me just tell you a little bit about it before I haul it up here. This is a watercolor poster. It is by an artist. Her watercolor posters sell in the neighborhood roughly of $200. Obviously, for one this size, a little bit bigger, down to smaller sizes. Her name is Sarah Bibra. So this one would normally sell for maybe about $250, $300. This is called, oh my good Lord, Director's Chair. I can't even see if you guys can see it. Okay. So called Director's Chair. And it is, oh, now I can't see the price, Nick.
$50.
$50, which is a good deal for a piece of art that size, but I'm not shipping. I am not shipping this one. I do not think I have it in me to be able to create a box, even like a wooden box, and get that there alive. So I'm not risking it. It's really heavy as it is. It'd be super oversized. It would cost a lot for shipping. So I did put in the description that I won't ship. And I think I put it at something like 100 kilograms. So the system's going to go, ooh, can't ship that. It'd treat it like a piece of furniture and not offer shipping. You have to look to us for a quote for that. But no, I'm not giving you a quote on this one because I don't want to try it. I just don't think I'd be successful. And I'm admitting that up front. It's just not going to work.
If you're in the neighborhood,
if you're in the neighborhood, it's a beautiful piece. It is triple matted and framed. So if you've ever tried to get even a little painting done, like at Michael's even, or one of the framing places, and you start talking double and triple mats, you're getting up there. So just the frame and the matting on this one would probably cost you upwards of about $300, let alone then her poster. So you can see where the pricing starts to kick in. So $50, beautiful piece to be able to add. That's it for tonight. For those of you that are crafters and are looking for paint, remember that the Fusion mineral paint is on sale through Saturday, 20% off, as is the Alchemy paint. So if you haven't had a chance to be able to try, this is the new paint from Fusion. Totally different formula though. It's not a mineral paint. It's an acrylic, limestone, and chalk. It does have a bit of a sealer in it, but it has much longer open time than does Fusion, and it's more heavily pigmented. So you can do a lot of blending. You can get some ombre finishes with it. Dries to a matte chalk finish. It's a fun paint. I've been having a lot of fun playing with it. So if you wanted to give it a try, now's a good chance, because it's got the big 2 ounce sample sizes, which I've been selling a lot of. All of my crafters have been looking at adding the colors from that, because it does go a long way. And if they're just using it on small projects, it's the perfect size to be able to do that and add lots of color. Perfect time to be able to trial it, because it's on for 20% off as well.
You're going to mention IOD again, July 1st.
Oh yeah. And just a reminder to everybody as well. If you are an aficionado of the IOD products, just know that they increase in price by 5% across the board. So all IOD products from all distributors everywhere go up July 1st, 5%. So it doesn't sound like it's a huge ding, but certainly in these times when we're watching our dollars, again, if you're buying multiple products, it can add up. So I restocked a number of things. I managed to just get in some wild bloomin' that came out 2 launches ago. So right at the beginning of the year, that was part of the launch, and it sold out. And it's just now back in stock. So it has been months in waiting for it, but I have some of it, and it's at the old price until July 1st. So if you didn't manage to snag it and you've been lying in wait, I've got some in stock. It's been going since I posted on Facebook that I have it, but just a heads up on that as well. Thanks as always for tuning in. Appreciate you, and I look forward to seeing you next week. And hopefully it's not as stinking hot out as it's been these past couple of days, because right now for the video we turned the fans off, and I am dying to get out of here because it's getting very sticky and close feeling in here with no air. So I'm out of here. Have a good night, everybody. See you next week.